Salt, the chemical name is sodium chloride, NaCl. It is actually helpful for fluid balance, nervous conduction, and muscle contraction. So sodium chloride or common salt, we usually use it in 80% of the time for home cooking only. But how much WHO recommended intake is just 5 grams per day per person. So, but most of the time, as per our statistics, we use almost a double of it in a day. So almost 11 grams is the average salt consumption per person. Meaning, so that actually instead of taking 5 grams a day, we are taking double of it, 11 grams a day. So naturally end up in hypertension, blood pressure, and it also affects the kidneys. It also affects the indirectly heart, right? So it affects the shooting of the hypertension that actually affects stroke also, brain stroke or heart problem, right? So a lot of ways are there to diminish that content, to reduce it. How? You just have to concentrate on how much you are adding. Number one is try to don't add additional salt unless it is not able to consumable, right? So next is don't become salt addicted. Sometimes we become so salt addicted and to come out of it becomes very difficult. So keep a plan. Start eating bland initially, slowly cut down, eventually make a plan, maybe 3 months or 6 months down the line. So additional salt intake actually gains you weight also. How? It increases the salt intake, actually causes water retention in the body. So that is the reason why it is not at all good in terms of hypertension, heart, and it also not good for weight loss, and it also not good for kidneys. It affects a lot of other ways, right? So now there are different kind of salts are available outside. Number one is Himalayan salt or rock salt or pink salt, and another way is plain salt outside is available, right? So now what is this rock salt nowadays coming in the market, or Himalayan salt or pink salt? So actually it comes from the mining of the rock at the Himalayan region. It's basically rock, not the source is not from the ocean water or something like that. So they powder it and it will be used. So now why it is considered as a pink salt, or why it comes the color because of it is made up of lot of micronutrients like iron like magnesium and potassium, likewise. So they say it's good because of it has a lot of micronutrients. Yes, it's good, but salt is salt. We don't require to consume more. And secondly, when in the plain salt there is a process called iodization of the salt. Iodine is a mineral we require actually. So even this rock salt, this iodine cannot be coming. So that is one of the reasons why we don't require additional salt. Next is we don't require pink salt also. Why? We don't have the iodine. Number two, additional quantity we shouldn't take anyway. And most of the time we end up eating more salt. So that is the reasons why, like when you go for fast foods, chips and other things, usually we go for salt. So we don't require specialized salt, which actually require having a lot of other minerals. We just don't require. So, and cost of it also, the pink salt or Himalayan salt is almost double of the plain salt. So we don't require as such. So we are okay with it. So try to reduce as much you can. As it is, whatever we are taking now, suppose we eat idli or dosa or chapati. In the batter also they add salt. In the chutneys also they add salt. In the curries also they add salt. In the sambar also, everywhere we add the salt. So that is the reason why we don't require additional salt. Try to cut as much you can. And coming to our nutrition, try to always balance nutrition. Always will be helpful for you. If you require any consultation on your nutritional thing and nutritional habits and lifestyle habits and weight loss or anywhere anything related to wellness, we are there to help you.